Hello everyone. Today in this video we will be learning the subject biology. So in this session we will learn the topic that is nutrition in plants. So this is actually class 7 topic, nutrition in plants. So when we hear nutrition in plants, what's the first word that comes to our mind? The first word that comes to our mind is nutrition. So what is this nutrition? But before we learn what is this nutrition, we must understand one more term. What is that? That is food. So what is this food? Food is any substance that an organism takes in and that gives energy to the body of an organism. So any substance that an organism takes in and that which provides energy to the body of an organism, that we call it as food. So what is this nutrition? So nutrition is the process by which an organism takes in the food and the food is being utilized by the body of an organism. That means any food that an organism takes in that is being utilized by the body of an organism, that process we call it as nutrition. Now, coming to the different types of nutrition. Nutrition mainly is of two types. One is autotrophic nutrition. Second one is heterotrophic nutrition. So nutrition is mainly two types. One is autotrophic nutrition, the other one is heterotrophic nutrition. Coming to autotrophic nutrition. What do you mean by autotrophic nutrition? Auto means self, tropic or trop means nutrition. That means this is that kind of nutrition in which an organism is able to prepare its own food. So the type of nutrition in which an organism is able to prepare its own food, that kind of nutrition we call it as autotrophic nutrition. So who are the ones who are able to prepare their own food? Those are the green plants. So green plants are the ones who are able to prepare their own food. And what is the process by which they make their own food? That process we call it as photosynthesis. So autotrophic nutrition is that kind of nutrition in which an organism is able to prepare its own food. And who are those organisms? Those are green plants. Now coming to what is this photosynthesis? So we all know green plants, they prepare their own food. How are they able to prepare their own food? That is by the process called photosynthesis. So what is actually this photosynthesis? It is a process by which the green plants, they are able to prepare their own food. So what are the conditions required or what are the factors on which they prepare their own food? One, sunlight. Second, chlorophyll. Third is carbon dioxide, and the fourth one is water. So these factors are required for the plants to perform photosynthesis. What is that? One is your sunlight, then your chlorophyll, carbon dioxide and water. Sunlight, where do they get the sunlight from? It is from the sun. What is this chlorophyll? You all have seen that the leaves of the plants, they are green in color. So how are they actually green in color? It is because of a pigment, green pigment, we call it as chlorophyll. So chlorophyll is a green pigment that are present in leaves, due to which the leaves are green in color. Even the stems of young plants are even green in color. Why? Because they contain a pigment called chlorophyll. Carbon dioxide, where do they get the carbon dioxide from? It is from the atmosphere. That means we human beings and animals, when we exhale out, we give out carbon dioxide. And that carbon dioxide is being utilized by the plants during the process of photosynthesis. Water, the roots of the plants, they absorb the water from the soil. You just see the diagram of photosynthesis. process of photosynthesis, the roots, they will absorb the water from the soil. So roots are the one who are responsible for absorption of water from the soil. Sun will provide sunlight. The leaves, they're already green in color because of the presence of a pigment called chlorophyll. And carbon dioxide, they're taken from the atmosphere. So from the atmosphere, they take in the carbon dioxide. Chlorophyll is already present in the leaf, due to which they're green in color. Sunlight, they get it from the sun. And the roots, they absorb the water from the soil. So during this process of photosynthesis, the roots, they will absorb the water from the soil. The leaves already contain the pigment called chlorophyll. Sunlight is from the sun and carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. So using all these factors and conditions, these plants, they perform a process that is called as photosynthesis, and they prepare their own food. So what would be the equation for photosynthesis? It is carbon dioxide plus water in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. They give sugar plus oxygen. That means carbon dioxide plus water in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll will give us sugar and oxygen. So this is the equation for photosynthesis. This sugar which is being produced by the plant, that means the food which is being prepared by the plant, is stored in the form of starch. So this sugar, whatever food is being prepared by the plant, they store it in the form of starch. And what is the gas which is given out during photosynthesis? That is oxygen. Which is a gas which is utilized during the process of photosynthesis? That is carbon dioxide. So if a question arises, what are the end products of photosynthesis? So the end products means what is given out, or what do we get after the process of photosynthesis? That is a sugar, that is the food for the plant, and the plant stores it in the form of starch. And the gas, oxygen. And this oxygen is being utilized by living organisms and animals. And the gas which is utilized during the process of photosynthesis, that is carbon dioxide. So the equation of photosynthesis is carbon dioxide plus water in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll gives us sugar plus oxygen. So in the next class, we will continue with the same photosynthesis, its factors and how do they require these factors for the process of photosynthesis.